Well, Comic-Con has come and gone, and of course, when it comes to Comic-Con, well, we would expect awesome trailers and sometimes, official, looks at what's coming up and so on. You get my point. And yeah, that's right. For this reaction video, once again, reacting to trailers, I'm reacting to the trailers that came out for San Diego Comic-Con of this year. Yeah, some of them. I don't know, because probably I won't do all of them, but for this reaction, yeah, the total of 4, which sometimes, yeah, that being the total of reactions, for reaction videos that I do, total of 4, that's right. An official trailer to something DC related, 2 trailers that have something to do with Star Trek, and the 4th and final one, well, having to do something with, a popular hero from the Dark Horse comics. Yeah, so, and, of course, you read the title, you know exactly what the trailers they are and which trailers they are that I'm reacting to. But, yeah, so, first off, yeah, starting with the official teaser to Creature Commandos. I'm well aware of Creature Commandos. I've heard about this upcoming animated DC show that will be a part of the DCU. Yeah, I mean, since James Gunn, he made that announcement on what to expect, chapter 1 of the DCU, well, Creature Commandos, I think that was the first thing he talked about, yeah, was Creature Commandos. And I believe, it's supposed to really kick off the DCU. I mean, because we've already had, say, Blue Beetle. Now, I recall hearing that James Gunn said that Blue Beetle is technically the first in the DCU. And, well, when it came to the Flash movie, because that was to, restart everything. You guys, I'm sure, have heard about this stuff and such, but, yeah. But, yeah, it's nice to see, because, some of the first materials that, we'll be expecting and that will kick off the DCU. There's this, the Superman movie, the Supergirl movie, and, yeah, so, and also, there's that Green Lantern live-action series. Boy, that's something, but anyways. Alright, but, yeah, and because, the first time I heard of Creature Commandos, well, and that's when James Gunn announced it, I did my research, as I usually do, doing my research on comic book heroes, characters, whether from DC or Marvel, some that I've not heard before, I would do my research, and Creature Commandos seems like a pretty interesting group of, characters, I assume that some of them, especially one of them being the Weasel, some of them used to be a part of the Suicide Squad, but now they're part of a new, I guess, anti-hero team, so, yeah. Alright, and, not to mention, because the Bride of Frankenstein is one of the members. Pretty interesting, because I was totally not aware that the Bride of Frankenstein was in the DC Comics. And another way to put at it, DC Comics having, literally, their own Bride of Frankenstein. So, okay. Well, I mean, let's face it, DC also has their very own Alice in Wonderland characters, because, yes, we all know the Mad Hatter, but also, there's the March Hare, and the Tweedle Brothers. Is that the specific way of calling them? The Tweedle Brothers? Well, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They exist, okay? I've seen this before, so just to let you know. Alright, but enough said, and without further ado, the first of the 4 trailers for this reaction, and the trailers that came out for San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Creature Commandos, the official teaser, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Is barely read. For over 50 years, only those at the uppermost levels are aware
the
of
volume
its
goes.
existence. I thought Congress put a stop to all Task Force X activities. said you can't use human
Yep,
prisoners.
there's the Weasel and Bride Frankenstein.
These assholes aren't human.
Are you smiling?
Yes.
Sarcastically?
Up the Bride, yeah. Just called the Bride.
He's pissing!
Yep, the Weasel. GI Robot. The GI Robot and Weasel.
This is your new task force.
Oh yeah, and Frankenstein too.
Oh, so long since GI Robot has sent Nazis back to hell.
Let's call it Task Force M. M for Monster. Also known as...
I think Sean Gunn doing the voice of the Weasel, because I know he did play the Weasel in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, but yeah, I will have to look back at the cast, because I know what's her face, she's coming back, who's responsible for this anti-hero groups, you know, mainly the Suicide Squad. Yeah, okay, so that was the official teaser to Creature Commandos. Well, so far looks interesting. A couple of the members of Creature Commandos that intrigue me would have to be IG Robot and the Weasel. Yeah, they look pretty cool looking. And I completely forgot until now, because I remember until now, because, you know, Frankenstein also is in this and is a part of the Creature Commandos. So, yeah, DC Comics having their own Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, their very own variations of them. Yeah. And, you know, because that's the thing, like, on Frankenstein, the monster, nowadays, people, whenever they think of Frankenstein, when they hear the name Frankenstein, they immediately think of the monster, and they always, like, mistakenly call the monster Frankenstein. In actuality, he's just called the monster. That's all it is, just the monster, Frankenstein's monster, okay? But what can you do, because most people, when they look at the creature and so on, they immediately think of Frankenstein. So, yeah. I mean, it does, like, the name Frankenstein, you know, fits very well with the monster, but still, in actuality, he's known as Frankenstein's monster. And I'm pretty sure that, I guess when it comes, I would assume, like, I guess when it comes to some toy lines that would do Frankenstein stuff, I would assume as though, I'll have to go back and look, but I have a good feeling they probably have sticked with calling, you know, Frankenstein's monster, okay? So, yeah. Alright, so, but I really don't want to dwell on it, because anyways. Alright, so, yeah. Overall, the official teaser to Creature Commandos, not bad, but until we get another trailer and more I'll have to say, I mean, okay, the animation, well, looks pretty good, of course, and we can tell already that, well, it's not going to be family-friendly as most DC animated materials are, you know. I mean, okay, this isn't the first time we've seen a DC animation material that is not family-friendly and such, okay? There's been plenty of others. Oh, I can think of, say, The Killing Joke. That's the best example, so... And, you know, even some DC animated materials, you know, some of them, there are some that can be PG-13 rated, mainly because, well, you know, it's a bit of foul language and some, you know, adult kind of level and stuff like that, you know, I mean, nothing that major, and for that being PG-13 and such, you get my point, but anyway, so, yeah, again, overall, the official teaser for Creature Commandos, not bad, and until we get another trailer, the official trailer. Okay, so with that out of the way, next, we now go to Star Trek. And the first Star Trek material, teaser and such, that I'll be reacting to, well, and you can tell because with the green screen backdrop, it changed. Star Trek Lower Decks, the Season 5 teaser trailer. And, yep, sadly, Lower Decks will be wrapping up with its 5th and final season. Yeah, I need to catch up more on Lower Decks. So, not to mention, because Lower Decks, in the last season of Strange New Worlds, well, we had that crossover episode where the Lower Decks, the two main characters of Lower Decks, they time traveled and made their way to the timeline, and, during the timeline such of Strange New Worlds. Yeah. Let's face it, because, Star Trek no stranger to doing crossover stuff, and it was great to see another, crossover Star Trek episode material, so, anyways. Because how the characters from Lower Decks, only two of them, how they translated very well into live action. Obviously, you gotta have the purple hair that What's-Her-Face has, and you gotta have those uniforms that they're wearing in Lower Decks. I think they nailed it, and gotta keep true to how they act and such, so, yeah. But anyways, and you know what, because, it is nice to see that even though, yeah, there's comedy to Lower Decks, and from what I've seen, it does not disappoint with having some serious, important stuff. You know what I mean? They do a good job on that, and that's what we always need in Star Trek. Yeah, so anyways. Okay, so without further ado, we shall begin the official teaser to Season 5 of Lower Decks. In 3, 2, 1, play.
For the last 5 years, they have thrilled us with their adventures, amazed us with their discoveries, and inspired us with their courage.
So ethical.
Their ship has journeyed beyond imagination. Her name has become legend. Her crew, the finest ever assembled.
Don't you give me that sarcastic Vulcan salute!
We have traveled with them from one corner of the galaxy to the other. They have been our guides, our protectors, and our friends.
Lower decks! Lower decks! Lower decks! Lower decks!
Now you are invited to join them for one last adventure.
Whoa, is he talking about us?
Yeah, we're very important. And this is our last mission.
Yeah, right. We're not done voyaging.
We aren't?
No way, man. We've hardly even cracked one quadrant yet. Come on, Loins.
Mariner!
How's that, party people? What's the dish? Man, another quantum fissure? This is like the third one this month. Boo, interdimensional portal. What up, Cerritos? This is Captain Becky Freeman.
Make that one
We're going on a little undercover mission.
last.
Post Scare Society throwing out all their jewels and crap.
What a party.
Everything.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
This isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning.
Star Trek Lower Decks.
It's got more mechanicals.
Fraternize with Starfleet humans? Wow, was that your girlfriend? Ooh, I crawled up her boob window and died. Anyway, what are we drinking?
First test, the right of unending pain.
The female Klingon...
This is gonna be Klingon as hell!
Is that it? Okay. I was gonna point out the female Klingon that we just saw, wearing a sun hat or whatever. I recall seeing this, and it's on YouTube. The Klingon panel at one of the Star Trek conventions. The Klingon panel. You had What's-Her-Face who played Bator, and What's-Some-Faces who played Gowron, and General Martok, because they got into Klingon gear and the makeup and such, and she was wearing a sun hat. I don't know if that's a direct reference, but when I saw that, I immediately thought, and yeah, again, it is on YouTube, the Klingon panel. Not the whole panel, but just, some of the people with, on YouTube, how much they recorded of some Star Trek panels, but anyways. Yeah, so that was the teaser trailer to Season 5 of Star Trek Lower Decks. Not bad. It's a shame that, it's gonna come to an end, after 5 seasons. And I could have sworn I read something a little while ago where, the cast of Lower Decks, including What's-Her-Face, I guess this won't be like the last time we see them. I don't know. I mean, I would certainly hope not. And besides, like, there's so much more that can go on, that can happen with these characters. Yeah. Now, it's mentioned because, again, what's her face, who plays one of the main characters of Lower Decks, she stated that she's going to be working on a new Star Trek series, you know, with comedic stuff to it. But yeah, anyways, yeah. But overall, what season 5 will have in store, it'll be interesting, and can't wait to see. And hopefully all ends well at the end of season 5. We'll just have to wait and see. And I really feel as though, because I believe when Lower Decks first began, it was rough. But I think as time went on, people started to really appreciate and grow and attach to Lower Decks, and that's what I think. Yeah, so nice to see. Yeah, but again, you know, the teaser trailer for Lower Decks Season 5, awesome, until there's another trailer, and whoops, I actually went too far back. Okay, because I'm supposed to, the next trailer I'm reacting to is another trailer to something Star Trek, yeah. But to finish my sentence, the official teaser for Lower Decks Season 5, that was pretty good. Can't wait for the official trailer and when Season 5 arrives. Okay, so with that out of the way, the teaser trailer to Star Trek Section 31. The first Star Trek movie since Star Trek Beyond. Yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about this, of course, and, well, Michelle Yeoh, yeah, I think I am getting her last name right. You know who she is. We all know who she is. Oh, we all love her. Well, because, you know, she had been a part of Lower Decks since from the beginning, and even though, sadly, her character in the main universe, the Prime universe, sadly got killed, but technically she would come back, only this time the mirrored universe version of her character. So yeah, and you know what, it's nice to see, especially because, you know, after she had been in an Oscar-winning film, you know which one I'm talking about, and the fact that, yeah, she's just done so much more, and nice to see that, you know, her still a part of Star Trek, and yeah, and the fact that, you know, she's gonna be the main star of this new Star Trek movie, which, by the way, it'll be coming straight to Paramount Plus, which is okay, because this isn't the first time we've seen, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because direct-to movies coming straight to Paramount Plus, okay? So I could think of, say, the Blue's Clues movie. That was a direct-to Paramount Plus movie, but anyways. So, and by the way, because, and before I begin, one more thing I'd like to mention, my dad had already seen the teaser for Section 31. He's mixed, because, you know, because my dad, like, you know, certain Star Trek stuff that he likes, and I'm sure that goes for you guys too. Personally, yeah, I can understand that, but honestly, for me, I mean, I've you know, been enjoying the ride, you know, of current Star Trek and such, you know. I don't think any of the current Star Trek shows are that bad. Besides, a lot of people seem to have grown attached to them, and as I mentioned, when it, you know, with Lower Decks, because when it came to season 3 of Picard, oh yeah, that was the best one, and thank goodness that because season 3 of Picard was to be the last season, hey, it went off with a bang. It for sure did. And when Strange New Worlds came along, the spin-off of Discovery, oh, that turned out to be really awesome too, and yeah. And Lower Decks, further on, as it continued, yeah, because it seemed to have gotten better, and people seemed to appreciate it more. So, and I think probably the same goes for Discovery further on and such, but anyways, I'm sure as though, I mean, I don't know what to expect until in just a moment, I'm about to react to the teaser. Yeah, I mean, maybe and hopefully Section 31 will be not bad, and, you know, and after quite some time, you know, having not seen another Star Trek movie until now, just, yeah, you get my point. But anyways, so without further ado, let's see what the teaser trailer for Lower Decks has in store. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Here we go. Is that a warning? Okay.
An emperor
Alright, let's see what you got.
can only be loyal to duty. Thus does the empire remain strong. Thus does.
Ah, we're gonna see a younger version of her.
Oh, hell, the Emperor!
And obviously in the mirror universe. And where she's currently at right now.
Philippa Jojo, you're a tyrant who murdered her own people by the millions. The past always catches up with you.
Turn on close to it.
31.
I know Garrett is to be in this. Captain Garrett.
Division. Spy work. Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits murder.
What a cute idea. It's gonna be bumpy and bad.
You're a bad bitch.
We can't trust you with our lives, buddy. Here we go.
Somebody's got to keep it lively, right?
Okay, what was the point of the warning or something? Because what was that again? Misfit conduct. Preview contains... What did that say again? Preview contains misfit content as determined by Starfleet... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I realized. Like, that's just probably a joke or something. Okay, because... I mean, obviously I didn't read the whole thing on time, because, kind of went by quick, so... But now I see, so that's just part of the joke and such, and Star Trek and so on, but yeah. Okay, so that was the teaser trailer for Star Trek Section 31. Again, the new Star Trek movie since Beyond, yeah. And seeing as how this will be the first Star Trek movie where it does take place in the Prime universe, I'm pretty sure, unless, like, wait a minute. Well, technically, yes. If I remember correctly, Michelle Yeoh's character in the Mirror Universe, that version of her, she did make it back to the Mirror Universe, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, okay. So, okay, like, technically will take place in the Prime Universe, but in the Mirror Universe, that is a part of the main Prime Universe of Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. Well, so far... looks interesting, I guess. And again, good to see Michelle Yeoh back once again. And again, as I mentioned, Garrett, and who would be the captain of the Enterprise C in one of, like, the top gem episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, Yesterday's Enterprise. She is supposed to appear in this. Obviously a younger version of her, Garrett, yeah. But I don't think... I guess I would know if I had seen her in the teaser, but no, I didn't, so... and by the way, one of the other characters, one of the black characters, his eyes, like, I saw this actually earlier before I did this reaction I'm recording, that character is gonna be the same species that we saw in the Undiscovered Country, that, technically helped Kirk and Bones, escape from the prison of Rorapente, and as a changer, and so on, yeah. And taking on the form of Kirk, and sadly she met her demise, so, not me, you idiot, him, and just, no witnesses. But anyways, so that's nice to see that, that sometimes they're bringing back some species of aliens that we have not seen in quite a while in Star Trek, you know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, because Lower Decks has done quite a lot of that, so, yeah. But anyways, so, yeah, just overall, the teaser trailer for Section 31 looks pretty interesting. And until we get an official trailer, and then we'll have more to say. But yeah, but again, that was pretty good. And yeah, I'm going to give, obviously I'm going to give Section 31 a shot. Okay, I'll give it a watch and such. And I'm sure, like, I'll probably like it. And because I'm like, what was my dad thinking? Because nothing bad in the teaser. Like, I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. So, but anyways. All right, so that out of the way, now we come to the fourth and final trailer for this reaction. And because I were to assume that, yeah, this came out during Comic-Con. And, yeah, that being the official trailer to Hellboy, the Crooked Man. Yes, finally we come to this. Now, of course, I did a reaction to the official teaser a while back, which that actually became a popular one that I did, so that's nice to see. And some positive comments that I saw in my reaction to the teaser, yeah, some of them said, I think maybe one or two said that, commenters said that they'll give it a shot, as will I. So, hey, I gave the 2019 Hellboy film a shot, and you know what? Because I didn't think it was that bad. Of course, I favor Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy films. Ron Perlman is Hellboy. Come on, nobody can top off Ron Perlman's Hellboy. No way. But I'm not, and that's not to say that from David Harbour and What's-Face, who's going to be the new Hellboy, they're not bad. It's just, we all favor Ron Perlman's Hellboy very well, because there's no doubt about it. Ron Perlman fit the role like a glove, and fit the role like a stoned hand, I guess you could say. That's true, so, but anyways. So now we've got the official trailer for Hellboy the Crooked Man, 2 minutes, and yeah, we get more, and what's going to be in this 2-minute trailer. And Mike, how do you say his last name? The creator of the Hellboy comics and the character, of course. He had some positive things to say on what he had seen of this new Hellboy film. And from what I've heard, Hellboy the Crooked Man seems to stay very true and close to the source material in the Hellboy comics. And obviously, this Hellboy film being a direct adaptation of a Hellboy comic of the same name, Hellboy the Crooked Man. So yeah. Alright, so enough said. Without further ado, let's begin the fourth and final trailer for this reaction. The official trailer to Hellboy the Crooked Man. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, play.
There's something going on here. I need to understand it. Like you do.
Exactly why you shouldn't be here.
Oh.
You might say a demonic entity falls under our expertise.
What is happening?
Crooked Man's waiting on you.
That's interesting.
No kidding. Yeah, obviously.
You didn't want me to squash?
Squashing's good.
Yeah, for Hellboy.
I've had tales about him all my life. Most just called him
The Crooked Man.
I thought Big Red wasn't scared of anything.
Well, I know something you're afraid of.
You hear something?
Your road ends in the dark like mine.
Let's just keep on coming.
It ain't even really begun.
Come on, Snake, let's rattle. Let not your horns be troubled. By way they know not. I will make the darkness light. And the crooked things straight.
supposed to be a jump scare.
You doubt the power of prayer, son? Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. For him. Anyways. Okay. So, that was the official trailer to Hellboy the Crooked Man. Still, I'm down for it. I'm down to give this a watch. And... because I think I still feel the same way, even when I reacted to the official teaser. But yeah, I don't know, because the more we got, I feel as though that, yeah, because possibly this could be pretty good. You never know. I mean, because, you know, look at what happened to the 2019 Hellboy film. I mean, because it looked pretty awesome, but I think at the same time, I'm pretty sure it got bashed because everybody they just wanted to see another Hellboy film done by Guillermo del Toro and with Ron Perlman as the title character. You know, in other words, they wanted to see Hellboy 3, but we never got it because it's unfortunate. It really is. And now that they've done it a second time, doing another variation of Hellboy and just a fresh new Hellboy film and such, no Hellboy 3, but I don't want to complain too much because, let's face it, because, you know, Hellboy being a comic book hero character and such, and sometimes there's always variations of comic book characters. You know, like, best examples, Batman and Superman. You know where I'm going with this, yeah. But like I said, I'm willing to give Hellboy the Crooked Man a watch. The more we got in the official trailer, yeah. I don't know, because when the official teaser came out, and I think, yeah, I did state this, people said that it didn't look like a really good budgeted movie or something, because it looked like a fan-made film or something. I don't know. I wonder if people still feel the same way now that we got the official trailer. I don't know. In fact, what do some of the is there any comments? It's not showing on the tablet. That's weird. Well, I'll have to look and see what people... I mean, and you guys can let me know, too. Like, now that we got the official trailer for Hellboy the Crooked Man, yeah, how do you now feel about this? You know, do you have different opinions now that we got the official trailer? Yeah. But just overall, the official trailer for Hellboy the Crooked Man, not bad. Again, I'm still willing to give this new Hellboy film a watch. And hey, if there's another trailer for this, I'll definitely plan on reacting to it. Most likely, if there is, yeah, we will be getting the final trailer. Yeah. Okay, so that's, yeah, all 4 trailers that I've reacted to that came out for San Diego Comic-Con. Not bad. They were quite good. And what about you guys? What did you think on the 4 trailers themselves? You know, Creature Commandos, Lower Decks, Section 31, and Hellboy the Crooked Man. Any of you, I don't know, did any of you get to go to Comic-Con? And did you get to see them showing these trailers and such? Yeah, and which ones are you excited for? Or are some of you excited for all 4 of these upcoming materials and so on? 2 from Star Trek, 1 from DC, and 1, which of course being Hellboy, coming straight from Ketchup Entertainment. That's an interesting name for a movie company, but you know, I'm not complaining. Just, you know, I'm not judging the name of the film company. And with what I've had to say, my reaction to them, and yeah, what did you think of my reaction? Leave comments and give this reaction video a like as always. And so, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the 4 trailers that came out for San Diego Comic-Con. Creature Commandos, Lower Decks, Season 5, Section 31, yeah, and Hellboy, the Crooked Man. More reaction videos are on the way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video /reaction. Take care, and peace out.